Hey guys, this is going to be Coralei's 3-month update, and holy cow, I cannot believe she is already 3 months old. Can you even believe that? Because I totally cannot believe that she's 3 months old. She actually turned 3 months old on the 3rd, January 3rd, so this is a bit late, and that's simply because life is so crazy busy right now for me. It's Sunday. I'm still in my pajamas. I haven't even attempted to brush my hair today. So, but if I wait to do this video when I actually look halfway decent, honestly the video is never going to get done. So I decided I'm just going to suck it up and do it now. So Coralei had a doctor's appointment a week and a half ago, I believe, or so, somewhere around there, and she weighed 14 pounds and she was 24.5 inches long. So she's a pretty good sized girl. For weight, she is at the 76th percentile, and for height, she's at the 86th percentile. So she's definitely not a small baby, and she is a lot bigger than what Jaden was at her age. So she's a big girl. Yes, you are. So she's a pretty good big girl, and her head circumference, are you ready for this? Her head circumference was in the 97th percentile. So she has a huge noggin, which is exactly like her brother. Her brother always had a really big head too. So for some reason, Thomas and I just have really big-headed babies, which I think they get it from Thomas because he has a pretty big head as well. So no baby hats fit her, just like no baby hats would ever fit Jaden either. So she can fit into taller hats, which is funny. So she has a pretty big head. Her doctor, besides that, her doctor appointment went really well. She was happy with, how well she was holding her head up and things along those lines. She got her first set of shots, her very first set of shots, and so she got 2 in each leg, which was so sad, and she was asleep when they came in to do them, but I had to lay her down on the little table so that 2 nurses came in, and they both got on each side of her, and I had to hold her arms, and they each did 2 at a time. That way it wasn't like 4 shots by themselves. They counted 1, 2, 3 poke, and then 1, 2, 3 poke. So they did 2 times in each leg so that it didn't last as long. So that was nice, but it was still really sad to see her have to go through that. And she did cry, but then she settled right down after they were done. What else? She got her ears pierced. She got her ears pierced a few days before she turned 3 months old. And that went really well. She didn't like having her head held to get that done, but it was really quick, and like 3 minutes after they were done, she was asleep. So she didn't stay upset or anything, and we haven't had any issues with them whatsoever since having them done. They never seemed to, she never acted like they were ever sore or anything like that, so that was really nice. And her earrings are her birthstone color, so that's really fun, and they're pink, so they're really cute on her. What else with Miss Coralei? She's still not sleeping through the night, which is completely understandable for a breastfed baby. She wakes anywhere, most nights, it's usually she wakes up one time. She wakes up usually around 4 to 6 in the morning is usually when she wakes up, and then she wants to nurse, and then she goes back to sleep. But sometimes, it's more than that. Like last night, she woke up like 3 different times. So it just all depends. But for the most part, she's only waking up 1 to 2 times a night, which is really nice. And she's just doing really well. She's such a happy, happy, happy baby. And I'm back in school. I started last week, so I've only finished 1 week of school, and that kind of threw off her kind of the routine that she was in, because before that I was on winter break, so I was home with her for like a month, and she kind of got into the habit of going to bed a little later and then waking up later because I was able to wake up later. But now that I'm student teaching, we have to get up earlier. So she's her schedule has completely there is no schedule anymore, and she's kind of getting used to waking up early with me in the mornings when I wake up. So she's going to bed a little earlier and waking up earlier now, which is good because that, you know, matches my schedule. But other than that, she's such a happy, happy baby, and the only time she ever cries really is when she wants to be picked up and when she's hungry. And she's gotten a lot better with sitting in her car seat. What are you doing, Jaden? She's gotten a lot better with sitting in her car seat. She doesn't cry. She doesn't scream the whole car ride anymore, and that's really nice. She is drooling all the time. She drools constantly, and she's constantly, this is a Coralei update. Do you have anything to say about your sister? What? Alright, tell the camera. Tell the camera.
I love my baby.
He loves his baby. What was I saying? Oh, she's drooling and sucking on her fist all the time. And if she's anything like Jaden, Jaden got his first 2 teeth at 4 months. So if she's anything like him, what? You have something else to say? Okay, say it. Yeah, look at the camera and say it. Alright, tell it.
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you getting camera shy? You really need a haircut. You really, really need a haircut. You're starting to look like Einstein.
But my swirls.
Your swirls? Your curls. Your curls are getting out of control, buddy. Anyways, if she's anything like Jaden, then she could possibly be getting teeth soon, which is kind of sad. I hope that she holds off a little while longer than what Jaden did. And the cutest thing that she just started doing today is she twirls her hair with her hand. And oh my gosh, it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love when she does it because it's so cute. Also, another thing, she rolled over from her belly to her back for the first time yesterday, which is really exciting. And I don't know, she could have possibly been able to do it before that, but that's really, I honestly don't ever put her on her stomach that often. I know some people are really into the tummy time thing, but I really don't see the need to actually, she doesn't really enjoy tummy time, so I don't make her do it. And once she can roll over from her back to her tummy herself, she'll have better, you know, strength in her neck to be able to hold her head up and enjoy tummy time more than when I force her to do it. So tummy time is just not something that I do with her. So, but yesterday I just decided to put her on her stomach for a couple minutes, and she rolled over, and it was so funny. But no, 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 you can't do that. You're making my camera move. It was so cute because she kind of got like halfway over and then fell over the rest of the way. And she's done it one other time on the bed. So that's really fun. Thomas, I got to see her the first time, and then Thomas saw her do it the second time. What else about Miss Coralei? She's just getting so big. She's she's rapidly outgrowing her 3-month and 0 to 3 month clothing. She's maxing out the length on them, especially when with her cloth diapers. And now she's wearing some 3 to 6 and 6 month clothing, which 3 to 6 and 6 month clothing are the same size. So that's crazy to me that she's already in those clothing, because Jaden wasn't in 3 to 6 and 6 month clothing until he was 6 months old. So she's like the size of that Jaden was at 3 months, that Jaden was at 6 months. So that's kind of crazy. She's cooing all the time. She's constantly cooing and kicking her little legs and feet. And she's so happy, and she loves to be held, and she is just a cuddle baby. And she's still sleeping in bed with us. I've gotten her to sleep in her bassinet maybe 2 or 3 nights, but mostly she's still in bed with us, or she's in her swing. She really likes to sleep in her swing, so I just let her. I don't care. I let her sleep in her swing a lot. A lot of times she'll start out in her swing and then end up in bed with us. So that's really nice. She still has quite a bit of cradle cap. I've kind of been battling that for a while now, and I've found that I was putting olive oil on it and then using a comb to kind of like comb out the flakes, but I found that the olive oil actually makes it a lot worse. So I've stopped doing that. I'm just hoping that it goes away soon. And she also has eczema, like on her legs, her belly, and her back and stuff. It's not real red, but if you rub, like I'm rubbing her leg right now, if you rub her legs, they're really rough feeling. So she has a lot of eczema. But she's doing really, really well, and breastfeeding is going fabulous. She's a really good nurser. Most of the time she still only nurses on one side, and it's usually every hour and a half to 2 hours she's eating, and sometimes she'll want both sides. So I always know when she's done with one side and she's still acting hungry. I always offer her the other side, so I can kind of just I understand her cues, and I know when she's not full yet. So there's that, and she takes a bottle really well for when I'm at school. And I guess when she takes a bottle, she takes around 4 ounces when she's drinking a bottle out of feeding. And it's so funny because, like, if Thomas or Thomas's dad, or if anyone's holding her and she's hungry, she tries to turn in and try to, like, start sucking on their chest. It's the funniest thing ever when she does that to other people. It's so funny. But she'll do it when I'm holding her too. She'll, like, turn in and, like, start sucking on my shirt because she's hungry, and it's so cute. I will show you her now. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. Oh. Drooling as usual. Drooling as usual. Oh my goodness. So here she is. Here is Miss Coralei. And she has lost so much hair. She, as you can see, it's a lot thinner than it was. And, let's see. She's lost a lot on each side here. And like an old man, I kind of try to spread it out to make it look like she has more hair than she does. And she has a huge bald spot in the back of her head as well. Let's show you. Doop doop boop boop. So she has kind of like a bald spot going all the way around her head. So she's lost a lot of hair. And, oh goodness. This is a 6-month Carter outfit that she's wearing today. It's a little dress. So there's my big, big girl. My big, big girl. Say hello. Hello. Hello, Coralei. Hello. 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 Oh, boo, 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 boo. Hello. 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 But she's a chunk. Oh, you gotta look at these delicious thighs. Look at the deliciousness of those suckers. But we love her so much, and she's a happy, healthy baby. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. And I'm gonna go switch laundry. Alright, bye guys.